Hello friends, today we are going to be looking into how to operate the get method with parameters in Swagger and Postman. In my previous video, we discussed about what are the open source web URL available for practicing of API testing, right? So we discussed about a different type of almost 5 types of URL we discussed. There we have to see important is Swagger UI, global level everyone using. Under Swagger UI, there is 3 categories available: pet, store, user, right? So using that URL, we are going to be check a different HTTP method, whether get and put, post and delete everything. But in this video, I'm going to be tell you the specific get method only, okay? So what is HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is send and receive. What is send and receive? The client sending message to server, the server receive to message to client, which is request and a response. Okay, what request we are passing to the server, based on that request the server send back to response. Okay, so this is the way of interacting with the website. And take us one small example, which is after register, after you are done register in any other one portal, you get some confirmation, right? Yeah, you are successfully completed. How you can get? So based on that user information, yeah, we are successfully completed. So like that way, the API client and server will give you the confirmation message. Okay, what is get? So generally get means it will be retrieving the data. So what data you are expecting from the server give you those detail. For example, you are passing on username. Based on that username, what is the user address, what is the user ID, what is the user country. So everything will be fetched the detail based upon the user ID, right? So this is the get. So get is nothing but only retrieve the data. Okay, so there we can able to pass the parameter. What are the parameter you are passing in get URL? Based on that, all the details will fetch and give you. So here there is some important notes we have to remember. The get method does not have any request body. Yes, we are not passing any request body. I will show to you here. So here this body, we are not given any body. That is the meaning of this one. And successful response has body. Yeah, of course, we are getting some successful response. There are 200 or 202 or 201. Based on that status code, we just confirm what is the response we are getting from server. And safe. Yeah, obviously the get method retrieving the data based on the safe condition. Is get method idempotent? Yes, of course. What is idempotency? It's very important concept. If you know very well this concept, it is easy to segregated different HTTP method. Okay. First, I have to give you the simple brief introduction of this idempotency. So it's nothing but set of data already available in server. What data client asking to server, the server give you the request data. So this is the meaning of idempotency. Okay, get means what? It is retrieving data. So what data client requesting to server, the server will give you the specific data, right? So here you can take an example. After done your registration page in website, all the username details will be available in server, right? User ID, username, user address, user country, user phone number. This kind of all specific customer details will be available in server. I want to know about the user ID 1 details. Means what happened? The client requesting who are all having user ID 1, those user information please give me. Like that way client requesting to server. That time server will give you the requesting details. So already those set of details available in server, right? So what are the details data available in server? Those information will give you to the client. Okay, so this is the set of content which is available in server. Now I'm going to be give you differentiate about put and delete. That time you will be easily remember what is the meaning of idempotent. Okay, put and delete. Put means what? So we are going to be modified or we are going to be update existing details, right? That time what happened? Take us one example. User ID 01. This is the standard data. Okay, now using put method, I'm going to be change or update some user ID. I'm going to be change 01 to 1001. That time the user ID will be updated, right? Delete. What is the delete? So I am going to be delete the specific data. Now I'm going to be delete user ID 02. That time server will change all the details, right? So the put method already what details available in server, it is going to be changed. Delete means it will be totally, it will be deleted. It's not found. So that time does not retrieve any data, what data you are expecting. So that reason get and head ops and trace, those method defined as safe, and it will be give you the right data, what data really available in server, those data will give you to the client. Okay, so that reason the get is called as a idempotent condition. Okay, and features of get request. Get request can be cached. So cached means what? It will be saved in the server, cookies, caching history, like that. Get request remain in the browser history, of course, because we are passing some parameter, right? So I will tell you. So here, okay, it will be opening, taking few seconds. And browser, what is the browser means? So what data you are passing parameter as a in get request URL, those data will be added in the browser history. Get request can be bookmarked. Yes. So in URL itself you are passing. Take us an example, Amazon. Amazon.in slash product slash phone slash iPhone 11. So like that we are adding, right? So each detail will be add as a bookmarked, right? So it will be fetch the details related to the iPhone. Get request should never be used when dealing sensitive data. So here we are not able to send binary data, which is voice and video and some images, okay, and Word documents. Get request have length restriction. So here we have to send up to 1024 characters only. It will allowed only this character. And get request are only used to request data, not modify. So here you have to remember put and delete concept. So put means it will be updated, it does modify, but get does not modify anything. What data available in server, those details only will give you client, okay, which is user. Here I am going to be tell you in practical manner, that time you will be understand clearly. So get register name and name too. So here you can take us an example, register user name equal to Natasha, user country equal to India. So that time we are passing two parameters, which is user name and user country, right? So here you can take us this example. Here I am passing different parameter, which is activity entries, edit event and entry type and count fields. This is the value, key and value format. I'll show to you. Okay. Here I'm going to be give this get request URL. Okay. After click on send button. So based on this parameter will send the data from server will give you the data to client. Okay. So here you can see edit event, entry type, get total count. So these are the key, this is the value. So this parameter stored as a key value format. Okay, so here what are the key value are given in the request URL? Those key value will be updated automatically in parameter section. Okay, here you can check those details will be get. The same way I'm going to be hit this URL in browser. I'm just going to be check. So see, this is the file we are getting, right? The same way we are getting inside Postman also. Next, I tell you the simple example which is using google.com. Paste it, hit this URL. You are getting this is the response body, this is the status code, which is 200. Okay, here I'm going to be pass parameter. So you just note it how the parameter will updated in get request URL. Okay, name, Natasha Tech, user ID 1001. So here I added two parameter, which is key and value format. Okay, name and user ID. So which is the name, key and value updated here. So this is the way it will be updated in this URL also. Okay, I just show to you a simple example. I just read this URL. See, based on this data will be get details here. Okay. Now I am going to be test the same URL in Swagger UI. Okay, there we have to test which is the same response we are getting or not. Okay, so in my blog already I mentioned what Swagger UI available. I'm going to be open this one. So this is the open source API which is already I told you in my previous video. Okay, you just go through it. It's taking a few seconds. And again I'm going to be open another one Swagger UI also, which is pet store. I'm going to be open this one. I'm going to be give you how we can get details using the get method. Okay, fetching resource. Okay, so here this is the uh, details which is the list of operations available for under this action. There we can see get method. I'm going to be click this one. So here there is a list of drop downers available. Which data you want, you have to select in the drop down. Okay, I'm going to be select because I don't know this value for before and since. So which value I know, I'm going to be pick those value only. I just given test and I get total count true, or you just pick any other one because in my URL I picked that artist, right? So here I'm going to be change something different data. Okay, or else you can pick the same thing. That time only I will show you what is the difference of Postman and Swagger. So it is same thing only, but I just want to show you in practical manner. Okay, fields archived version. Entry field as additional names, language Japanese. Great. I'm just click on try it out. So it will be fetching the details. So after click on try it out. So this is the details the client are requesting to server. Now server finding those details, then will give you as a response. See, this is the details we are getting. So based on request only the server will reply you. The same way I'm going to be test you inside pet Swagger. This is very familiar one because everyone using this pet store and user and store different URLs available. Here we can take pet name based on the status. So here it's not showing editable mode. Click on try it out. Select bending. So what are the pets available under bending status? Those pet will give you list of information. Okay, the server will give you the list of information. I just click on execute. So here, see, under status bending, this kind of pet is available. So this is the pet ID. This is the pet name. Okay, so this is the random details will updated in this URL. So we are getting, okay. So this is the way we are getting information based on the get request. Okay. So thank you guys. I hope you guys understand how we can use manually inside Postman and Swagger document. Okay. So if you understand this, then only I have to move to automation part. Oh, okay. Thank you. Bye.